animals really fleeing Yellowstone because they sense a massive volcanic eruption coming? A viral video suggests an exodus of wildlife, and people are panicking. But how much of this is true, and how much is just social media hype? Today, we're breaking down the rumors, the science, and the facts behind Yellowstone's so-called supervolcano scare. Stay tuned, because the truth may surprise you. Over the past few weeks, social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram have been flooded with videos claiming that Yellowstone animals are fleeing the national park. These dramatic clips feature herds of elk, mountain lions, and even grizzly bears, all apparently running in the same direction, away from the park. The video titles, stuff like Exodus in Yellowstone and Animals Know First. One particular video that's gained a lot of attention was actually AI generated, but that didn't stop people from believing it. Comments were full of speculation, with many users claiming the animals must sense something bad, like an earthquake, or worse, a volcanic eruption. So what's really going on? According to Yellowstone National Park officials and the National Park Service, absolutely none of it is true. That's right, there is no mass animal migration happening, no volcanic threat, and no reason to panic. Linda Veris, a spokesperson for the National Park Service, directly addressed the issue in a statement to USA Today. She said flatly, "Wildlife is not leaving Yellowstone National Park in large numbers. This rumor is false, and we believe the video that is circulating on social media is satirical in nature and uses AI-generated footage." Now here's a question a lot of people are asking. Can animals really sense when a natural disaster is about to strike? It's a popular belief, but scientifically speaking, there's no strong evidence to back it up, especially when it comes to earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. Yes, some animals may act strangely before certain events, possibly due to minor vibrations or changes in air pressure. But these reactions aren't reliable, and certainly not something the National Park Service or scientists use to measure volcanic risk. In Yellowstone's case, there's no proof that the wildlife is acting any differently at all. Let's talk about how Yellowstone is actually monitored. The Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, or YVO, is a team made up of 9 federal and state agencies that closely monitor the park. They look for seismic, hydrothermal, and volcanic activity. These experts use high-tech equipment to detect any unusual behavior, things like earthquakes, changes in gas levels, and ground shifts. And as of July 21st, there have been no unusual signals. None. That means there's no increased threat of an eruption or any volcanic event. Linda Veris even said that while a Yellowstone eruption is theoretically possible, it's extremely unlikely in the next 1,000 or even 10,000 years. You might be wondering, okay, but hasn't Yellowstone erupted before? The answer is yes, but not in recent history. The last major volcanic eruption at Yellowstone happened approximately 174,000 years ago, forming the west thumb of Yellowstone Lake. Before that, there were 2 other major eruptions, the most recent of which occurred 631,000 years ago. That eruption was truly massive, creating the current Yellowstone caldera. Since then, there has been about 80 smaller eruptions, but nothing in the last few thousand years to cause concern. So while Yellowstone is geologically active, the likelihood of another supervolcano eruption in our lifetimes is incredibly small. So why do these rumors go viral in the first place? It's simple. Fear spreads faster than facts. An AI-generated video with dramatic animal footage, flashing text, and eerie music is more engaging than a calm statement from a park ranger. People are naturally curious and concerned about Yellowstone's supervolcano. This is especially true because it's been covered in documentaries and doomsday-style YouTube content for years. But as always, it's important to check your sources and listen to the scientists who actually study the area. To wrap it all up, no, Yellowstone's wildlife is not fleeing. No, there's no eruption looming. And yes, the experts are constantly monitoring the situation. So, the next time you see a viral video claiming the apocalypse is near, take a breath, do a little research, and remember, not everything on the internet is true. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Did you believe the viral video at first? Let's talk about it.